I'm not really used to that sort of reception. Unless I'm with intelligent, like-minded people. So I really want to bring a message from Women's Place UK to everybody here, and it is a very deeply felt message. We would like to thank you very much for your solidarity, for your respect, and for your friendship. I cannot tell you how much that has lifted us up. We've been going for 2.5 years, and sometimes we have felt just under constant attack and constant sort of, just it becomes oppressive in the end. And the only thing really that has kept us going is your voices, your defences of us, your sticking up for us, and your messages of support. So from all of us at Women's Place UK, thank you very, very much. Just in case you don't know who Women's Place is, I'm just going to say in 2 sentences what we stand for, because if you were going by some of the stuff on Twitter and Facebook, you really would, be very frightened about us. We stand for 2 very simple things. We stand to defend and uphold women's sex-based rights as they exist in law. Okay. And we stand to ensure that women's voices are heard. Now, we honestly didn't think that was going to be that controversial. We thought this is okay. We'll go out, we'll say that, it'll all be sorted, no problem. We'll be done and dusted. We'll be home in a couple of months. Clearly, we didn't understand the political reality that we're facing. We were absolutely astonished at that pledge. We could not believe that somebody had written those words on a piece of paper. We could not believe that supposedly intelligent, politically experienced Labour candidates for the leadership signed it. And the thing that really, I think, the thing that astonished us the most was the lack of political judgment that it showed. That even if they sort of agreed with it, the thought that it would be okay to say they were going to expel thousands of women in the Labour Party who didn't agree with it, we just couldn't believe how stupid some people could be. And we've met some of the people that signed that pledge. Okay, they've met us. They know who we are. They know who we are as an organisation, and they know who we are individually. So they know what they're signing. And they had said they understood our concerns, that they were trying to work around it. It was a bit tricky, but we would get there. I mean, the good news is the single-sex exemptions, the commitment to single-sex exemptions, is in the Labour Party manifesto. It is still Labour Party policy. Whatever these people who are doing signing their pledges, the Labour Party has decided that is Labour Party policy. We have to hang on to that. Women's Place UK is of the movement. Most of us, most of the founders and the organisers in Women's Place UK are rooted in labour and trade union traditions. And this movement, I think that movement needs to remember, actually, that that's the case, that we are not just an adjunct to the movement, that women have been central to this movement, are central to this movement, and that's historically and in the present day. And I just want to flag up 4 historical victories that I think demonstrate the heritage and the legacy that women have kind of left to this movement. First of all, one of my favourite struggles is the Match Women's Strike of 1888. Long forgotten, actually, long sidelined until Louise Raw discovered the truth behind the strike and worked out that it was mainly teenage girls that brought out 1,400 factory workers for 10 days without the help of a trade union, and won better working conditions, won better health and safety conditions, and so on. And it was their brothers a year later, their brothers and fathers a year later, as the dockers, that went on strike. And it's those two strikes that kick-started the new labour movement. So women weren't separate to that. They started it. They started the labour movement. There's the chain makers of Cradley Heath in 1910 who established the first minimum wage in this country. There's the Dagenham women at Fords, okay? We know what they did to establish equal pay in 1967. And there's the incredible strike that took place in Grunwick, mainly immigrant Asian women workers, who struck for 2 years to be treated like decent human beings and for basic trade union rights. Most of those struggles, okay, took place before or in spite of the trade union movement, not because of it. Those struggles helped build this movement. And in this present day, women are key in building and sustaining that movement now. So I really want to thank Labour Women's Declaration for organising this rally tonight. You are reminding this movement that women matter, that a movement that doesn't include women or address women's concerns fails not just women, but the whole class. Women's contribution is not incidental, it is not accidental, it is fundamental. In the UK, women make up the majority of the trade union leadership. No, sorry, I wish that was true. That's not true. That's not true. Not yet, not yet. Sorry, they make up the majority of the membership, which is about 54%. I believe they're about 48% of the Labour Party. So we are significant. Either we're a majority or we're a significant minority in both those organisations. And yet we are not properly represented in leadership or policy-making structures. Women are the backbone of the Labour Party and the Labour movement. Think of the hours of unpaid voluntary work, organising meetings, leafleting, canvassing, telephone calls, and the disregard and disdain with which this movement has treated us is a disgrace. We have weathered contempt, belittling, abuse and outright hostility, but we are not deterred. We are here tonight to say enough. We are not prepared to bargain away our rights, won by women who came before us. We are not prepared to be told to wait or step aside again. Yeah. We are here to say that women matter in this movement and you ignore us at your peril. Yeah.